nga, miss, inig, mo dyan inig prelim, miss. Pwede rin, sa kauras, miss.
Inyong prelim kay 3 hours man yung prelim.
3 hours.
Punta dyan na ninyo yung one.
Dua.
Hindi.
Miss, dua lang, miss.
Wala, kung sa i-report na ko ni Sirang Pras, pila ka number yung isa man. Para sir. Ah?
Miss, nga na mo, yung engineering, dua, pero ako, tig 50 points.
Marunong ka po sa akin.
50-50 na Pras.
Inig ka lang ni mo sa...
Okay. So
See
we
you
have
next time.
another topic. Okay. So we have the bracketing methods or the so-called iterative.
See you next time, good one. Marunong mo sa...
Iterative bracketing methods. So iterative methods are based on idea of successive approximation. So ganina class nag-approximation na ta, successive approximation. Gani lang kani nani siya bracketing nga nahitabo. Meaning na formula nga isunod. Okay. So we have two here, the bisection method and the false position method. So bisection method is an approximation method to find the roots of the given equation by repeatedly dividing the interval. So we have here, if we have the x sub u, this is u is upper, x sub l is lower. So if we have range down between the upper and the lower, somewhere in between them is the root. Okay? Nadiha, meaning i-bracket siya, nadiha nga range. So we need to follow the conditions. We need to follow some conditions. Unsa man nga mga conditions based? First, choose lower x and upper u, upper x guesses for the root. Redundant pa na siya. Choose xl and xu guesses for the root. Ihatag na siya class. After you apply that condition, next, an estimate of the root xr is determined by xr is equals to xl plus xc over 2. Or the mean man siguro ni xl plus xc over 2 or xc plus xl over 2. Pwede naman natin mo interchange kaya addition na na. Okay? That's the formula for our xr. Next, this is the third. Make the following evaluation to determine in which subinterval the value or the root lies. So in here, A, we have condition A. If the function of our x sub l multiplied with the function of our x sub r is less than 0, then the root lies in the lower subinterval. Therefore, set xu equal to xr and return to step 2. This is the step 2. Okay? Ako na siya i-explain. Ako na siya i-kuhan. Nata example na later. Letter B. If the function of our x sub l multiplied with the function of our x sub r is greater than 0, then the root lies in the upper subinterval. Therefore, you must set your xl equal to xr and return to step 2. Gano sige return to step 2? Because we need to iterate. Approximate again and again. Okay? After that, if and only if the function of our x sub l multiplied with the function of our x sub r is equal to 0, the root equals xr. Then, terminate the computation. If dili siya ma-terminate class, which is impossible na siya, kaya naaman mag-program na mag-undi ang mga methods in numerical. So, kung manual ang class, ang ubang iteration class, mabuti ko na 15, 20, na. So, ang ako ang ibuhat sa bisection method is, muhatag na lang ko og certain condition nga ma-terminate na ninyo ang computation ninyo. For example, muhatag og error criterion, or pila lang ka approximation. Na ba? Okay? Follow? Okay. So, that's the condition. Example. Find the root of an equation f of x is equals to x cubed minus x minus 1. Using bisection method, we have xl equal to 1, xu equal to 2. Now this equation class, program ni siya nga root I forgot pila yung root ani ba. Naabot ni siya o more than 10 iterations in programming in MATLAB. But dire ang ako lang masolve sa inyo is at least 5. Okay, at least 5 for the example. Okay, so to solve that, na ang steps dire.
Miss, kanang unsay timaylan sa XL o XU ana, miss?
Kana, ihatag Excel Excel.
Oh,
Because
bara di ay. Malibat ko da.
Equation. So since dili na kakuha sa load kay kunti man ang taas ha, at least 5 lang. Makain mo mga ana, nakuha mo yung root kay yung function XL times function XR equal to 0. Okay, but since dili mo ito nakuha, at least 5 lang. So choose XL and XU guesses for the root. So yatag na. Second condition, an estimate of the root XR is determined by XL
XR.
plus XU over 2. So if we have an equation,
Uy, kaya ata oy. Ayaw liolol ka kyoy.
Q minus X minus 1, XU, XL, ang nakon, 1, XU, 2. So XR is equal to 1 plus 2 over 2, that's 1.5. 3 man eh. 1.5. Ha, dili. Next, make the following evaluation to determine which sub-interval the root lies. Ingon siya, if the function of our x sub L multiplied with the function of our x sub R, if less than 0, then XU is equals to XR. If greater than, XL is equals to XR. Pwede na ba ito makabuhat o ginana?
Yes, miss.
Dili.
Ah, di, miss.
Dili pa. Kuhaon pa na to si f of x sub R of f of x sub L.
Ah, okay.
Lahi mo na si x sub R o function x sub R. Meaning, ang function x sub R, kung unsay value na x sub R,
Mao na
i-substitute ninyo
sa
sa equation.
function.
Which is, di ba, equation is kani. So that's 1.5 cubed minus 1.5 minus 1. This is equal to pila na eh?
0.875, miss.
0.875. Okay. Our XL is 1. 1 cubed minus 1 minus 1.
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Okay, so we already have our XR, XL. Now next, we need to multiply. Function of our XL multiplied with the function of our XR. Okay, XL is negative 1 multiplied by 0.875.
Negative
This is
0.0875.
negative 0.875, which is less than 0. If less than 0, therefore, set XU equal to XR, which is equal to 0.875. Okay? Para di ka malibat.
Anong deposited ang
Same point.
Anong 0.875 ito?
Hindi, nasa taas man, Winter.
Ah, sorry. 1.5.
Ay, 1.5?
1.5. Kaya gani.
Ah, okay.
XR.
Ay, XU,
Okay,
XR.
so XU must be equal to, less than na siya, di ba? XU is equal to XR, which is ang XR na to is 1.5. So, the new iteration class, XL is still 1. However, our
XR
XU is
1.5.
1.5. Bago na ato XU, 1.5. Okay, this is the second iteration. Okay, so XR, 1 plus 1.5.
1.25, miss. 1.25.
1.25. Okay, 1.25. So this is our XR. Okay, so f of x sub r, 1.25 cubed minus 1.25 minus 1.
Ibalik sa digit sa 1s, x cube minus x.
Yes,
Para ano miss, pila ka decimal place man miss?
At least 3.
At least 3. Kuan miss, point, the negative point 297.
Negative.
297 miss. Point 297.
Na. Okay, so multiply.
Yes. Positive kuan miss 0297.
Which is greater than 0. Therefore, set XL
XR.
equal to XR.
Ang XR na miss kanang kuan 1.25. Ah, okay. XL. Pero ang ang X yun miss kay 1.5 yapon miss.
Yes. So at third iteration class, bago na to ang XL. XL is 1.25. XU is still the same from our second iteration, which is 1.5.
Mas masabtan ba lagi ni kaysa tong gininay?
Okay. So, XR 1.25 plus 1.5 over 2,
1.375 miss.
1.375. F of X of R 1.375 squared minus 1.375 minus 1.
Ah,
F of X of L
0.225 miss. Ang kuan. 0.225.
i-cube na.
Yes miss.
0.
0.225.
Positive.
Yes miss.
And ang atong XL is 1.25, which is atong resolve dire. Which is negative 0.297.
0.297.
Dili na need isolve plus sa kung nanag-solve na mo dili daan. Update lang tag mataasan ng DCO. Okay. F of X of R, L rather, or F of X of R. So X of L is negative 2.97 multiplied by 0.225. Negative.
0.067 miss.
Okay. So, which is less than 0. Therefore,
Balik na
set
pod.
XU equal to XR.
XR.
Which is
Ang
equal
XR
to
kay 1.375.
1.375.
Nabalik na pod.
Okay. So, we have our U, X, U,
XU.
XL na to is
1.25.
XU na to is 1.375. Okay, XR 1.25 plus 1.375 all over 2
1.313 miss.
1.31.
3.
Anak?
Ah.
So, F of class nag-solve mo?
Yes,
Si
miss.
Gabriel nag-solve.
Ano ka mo nung ano?
Kumuhunong sa ka.
If and only if mag zero siya, pero kung taas na gani siya class, matag na pila ka iteration. Or, matag ko error criterion. Ato ni isolve later yung isang T. Or isang A. O isang A rather. So, F of X of R,
1 miss 1.31 cube.
1
Miss,
494 miss.
Ano?
494.
049, miss. Yes, miss.
0.049.
Positive.
Yes, miss.
Negative siya, miss.
Ay, negative.
Gani, positive.
Negative, miss.
So, pila man eh. Gani, negative.
Negative, miss.
Positive, ang kuan.
Negative lagi po.
Negative gani.
Pila. Positive.
Positive. Positive.
3464 lagi ako.
Pila.
0.14. 0.0146. 0.147.
Point.
0.147.
147?
Ano? Ano?
147. 0.0, miss. 0.0147. Dapat 0, miss. Ano, miss?
Ay, miss, kung nagkuhan, miss, kanang...
Duha ka kanina.
Naupat naman ka zero kod. Miss, naupat naman ko ka decimal, miss. Okay na, miss. Na siya diferensya, miss. Kuan, kanang sa tawag na. 146, 145 kung kuan.
Okay naman na. 1-4
0.014. 0.014, miss.
Kapoy na kong i-rest.
Kaya,
Wala, positive. Greater than
15?
0. Therefore, set XL equal to XR, which is equal to 1.313.
yan na 50.
Pina. Kapila naman eh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kalima last. XL is equal to
Lahi, lagi ko,
1.313. XU is equal to
15 dahil.
1.375. XR is equal to 1.313 plus 1.375. 1 over 2 is equal to
1.344 ang sa XR, miss.
Pila dire?
1.3.4. Yes, miss.
Pila dire?
Dira, miss, kay kuan 0.084. Yes, miss. Negative 4.
Pila, negative.
Negative 4, miss. 0.04.
Asa? 0 point.
0.004.
0.004, miss.
Okay, gutom lang kaniya. Fifth iteration.
Yes.
Okay, now we need to solve the apre and ipre.
Napade.
If para maalam ka class, eh what if dili ko mga tagpila ka iteration, mga tag ko error criterion. Okay? So once
Sige, F3 gani.
E sub T for this one.
Bird. Ano yung epre gali? Epre. Epre ba?
What's E sub T?
Epre. Hindi ko talaga ko.
E sub A na lang na diretso. Kaya mo man yung error criterion. Dapat tayo E sub A sa first iteration? Yes or no? Dapat tayo E sub A sa itong first iteration?
No.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Why? Yes or no? Oh, very good.
Kaya
Wala. Kaya wala previous iteration. Mo pa na itong first iteration. Okay.
Miss, unsa itong epra, miss? Epre din, miss.
Estimated.
Estimated.
Okay. So that's for E sub A. Okay? Termination criterion or error estimate kani. That's E sub A or EPRE.
Ah.
Klase ng kuan class. Sita ba ni? Magtawag sila or representation. So E sub A wala sa ikaduha.
Namin.
Ari na lang. Ari na. Pila? Current approximation, which is the 1.25 minus 1.5 all over 1.25 times 100. Negative 20 na? Dapat dito.
Mas 1.2.
Ikatalo. 1.375 minus 1.25 all over 1.375. Isa.
Di ba ito? 1.25?
1.375 minus 1.25 all over 1.375 times 100.
9.091.
Okay, sa fourth iteration, we have E sub A, 1.313 minus 1.375 all over 1.313 multiplied by 100.
Kuan, miss, 4.7.
Mura?
4.7, miss.
Negative, positive?
Negative, miss.
Asa na rin, tara na ito.
Soon.
Sino kalkyon mo? Yun saan mo?
Ah, 72.
Okay.
Miss, ma-negative ang kuan, miss, ang percent. Ma-negative ang percent, miss. Ay, negative, miss.
Negative. Negative ha, kamay ka so. E sub A, last. 1.344 minus 1.313 all over 1.344 multiplied by 100.
2.31.
2.31%.
2.31. Pagkaman na miss, unsa may kuan, miss?
Away mo sa?
Okay na, nakasabot?
Sakta na, miss.
So I suggest again, table. Pero kung uptake mong mata, siga, okay ka na.
Miss, pwede na magdaging next card.
Dili. Why next card?
Ano ang table, miss?
Wala, kami vote yung table. Kami pag-vote yung table, umuri ang set.
Miss, kung saan pagbuta sa answer, miss, kung wala may space.
Nay, pumpkin.
I'm being from Las Vegas.
For Kores kay sa iyo. Kung sa'yo na, stable miss pre, ato miss. Nga na, table miss. Ah.